So right now I'm at work, and I just got done writing my devotion about Saul getting rejected by Samuel. That's got us up majorly. When the prophet says that he fired, it's not a good feeling. But anyways, one of the things I pointed out to you is this is what Saul did. You see, Saul was told by God to go wipe out these people, but Saul decided to wipe out the people but take all their like sheep and stuff like that, and he left the king alive. You don't leave kings alive. Why don't you do that? Because if you leave the king alive, there's a possibility he escapes and goes back to his people, or the remnants of them, if there are remnants. Or anyways, king has influence, and he can create a whole nother group of people. So you got to take care and off the king. But anyway, he left the king alive, as well as he did took all the sheep and the goats and left them alive. God said, wipe out everything. You see, and so Samuel the prophet approached Saul about this. He'd be like, hey, God told you to wipe out everything. That includes the king. That also includes the livestock. You don't even take anything of their possession. And then Saul came up with an excuse, came up with a reason. Look, I was just gonna use the sheep and the goats as sacrifice to the Lord. And that's where the whole thing is just God admires or preferred obedience over sacrifice. So the point I'm saying is this is that many of us are doing a lot of great things for the Lord. A lot of great things for the Lord. But the question I want to pose to everybody is that are you doing what the Lord has told you to do? See, we can get so caught up in being in servitude and stuff that we completely set aside. We're doing a great work for the Lord. But yet God has told you to do something specific. God has told you to be that leader, that assistant youth pastor. And God has told you to be that person, to be an influence in your job. But you're thinking, no, not me, not today. Lord, I'm not ready. It's not about when you're ready. It's not about what you're doing. It's about are you being obedient. So my thing is today, make sure you're pursuing what the Lord is doing. Make sure you're doing what the Lord has asked you to do. Now, I'm not preaching choir today because I'm actually preaching myself. And I'm making this video as a reminder, hey Jeremy, you're doing a lot of great things for the Lord, that's great. But there's specific things that God told you should be doing, Jeremy. And so it's time out for you doing great things for the Lord and being obedient. It's time out for your great thoughts and ideas to be in ahead, but it's time to put them on into action. It's time to make sure they really come to fruition, that they happen. So I'll leave you with this quote right here. Stop thinking about what the Lord wants you to do and do it.